And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou.
I like the steel drums played with the steel guitar. I go to honky tonks and to tiki bars. I like girls in bikinis and wearing tight blue jeans. I like the fiddle played with marimba thrown in and a conga drum beat behind the mandolin. I was raised in the country but still love the sound of the sea. I wear a cowboy hat with my bathing suit. I'm just a country boy who likes to sit under a palm tree. I'm not all mixed up, I just like my music. Tropical country.
Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday night. It's Hump Day! Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio. We are coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios here in beautiful Harrison Bay overlooking the majestic Chickamauga Lake. And we are in the tropics of Tennessee.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Our show, we're brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. JBL Legends Travel is the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. If you're planning your next getaway, make sure you reach out to Joe at JBL Legends Travel. They specialize in everything from all-inclusive resorts to cruises to those romantic getaways. So make sure you give them a call at 732-831-5200. Goaltending Services, GTS Charters, is the premier charter service down in Key West. Whenever you're down in the Keys and you're down on Duval Street, which is a little wet right now, but whenever you take your visit, you want to make sure you get out and visit on the water. And there's no better people to do that with than Gypsy and Monty at Goaltending Services. Let them attend to your goal of getting out on the water. And you can give them a call at 305-916-0990. And of course, we are on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and also the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. And of course, we are watching the weather very, very closely tonight because, of course, not only are Monty and Gypsy and all of our friends with Goaltending Services and all the friends we have at Key West, also Dave and Beth of MFG Records, they're down there in the headquarters of MFG Records in Englewood, Florida, and they are in the brunt of this storm right now. So our thoughts and prayers are with everybody down in the path of Hurricane Ian right now. Laura Lou, she is by my side as always.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm like you. I'm thinking about all of our friends down in Florida that are just getting hammered. I know Key West got hit pretty hard last night and this morning. And from what I hear, they may still have some storm surge coming. But, yeah. So I've been thinking about them, watching Mr. Jim Cantori a lot. And yeah, just keeping up with all the posts on Facebook. You know, we have Uncle Alex, Beth, and Dave.
We have a lot. You know, B-Man Mi-chelle are down in the Keys.
B-Man Mi-chelle.
I know. I saw
Scotty Chill.
Scotty Chill's down there. I saw the Carpenters are down there.
Yes.
Crystal and Donovan are down there. They're just outside, looks like the cone, but we know how these storms are. You know, just outside that cone don't mean you're safe.
Absolutely.
So we definitely are keeping our eye out.
Gypsy and
Monty. You know, they own boats out there on the water. So you know, we don't know.
This could have quite an impact
heard
for
the
them.
status of them yet. So we're just hoping that everybody, you know, things can be replaced, but people can't. So you know, we're our thoughts and prayers are more for the people than the property because
absolutely
everything can be rebuilt, but we can never get those friends back.
That's right. And so everybody who is out there, if you're listening and you're in the path or close to the path, you know, it's supposed to even move up into Georgia, South Carolina. So y'all stay safe, please, please, please.
That's right. But we're here to take your worries off your life and everything that's going on. We're going to get you over the hump and onto the weekend.
That's
so,
right.
Hey, how about we tell you, welcome to the show.
cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and Go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, big finish, big finish. That's right. Things are louder than a hurricane around here.
That's right.
That's right. Who you got out there to say hello to?
I want to say hello to Mo Cephas. She is out there.
Hey, Mo.
Nice to see you, Mo. We miss you.
That's right, we do.
The producer of the Sunday show, Monica. She is out there tonight.
Producer Monica. Hello, hello, hello.
And Miss Maureen is out there. Hello
Maureen.
to you.
Hello, Maureen.
And yes, thank you, Tiki Man. So we are currently 74 subscribers away from 10,000 on YouTube.
How about that?
Yes.
All right, so now it's the time to rally the troops.
That's right.
That's right. So we want everybody to get your friends together and say, hey, if you haven't subscribed to the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel yet, first of all, what the hell's wrong with you? But it's okay. We can wrong or right.
That's right.
Wrong, right or wrong. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Wrong or right, right or wrong. But get your friends to come over and make sure it's a free, you just have to have a free YouTube account. Okay, it's free. Just log your basic information, and then come over and search Tiki Man Radio. Tiki Man Radio, 3 words, and make sure that you hit that subscribe. And while you're at it, hit that little bell for all those notifications, so you get the alerts every time that Tiki Man Radio comes live on the YouTube. So,
that's right.
So we're so close. We're so close.
74 more
74 people, and that's a big milestone to get to 10,000.
Yeah.
And of course, you get some other, things that you're able to do with YouTube once you get to that. And the biggest one is our online shop.
Yes.
So we definitely want you to be able to do that. But of course, until we're able to get you onto the shop here on YouTube, we definitely want you to come to TikiManRadio.com and click on that merch tab and find your favorite Tiki Man Radio apparel and other kinds of merchandise out there. That's the only place you're going to get your tropical country shirts. I'm just saying.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
No better shirt to own.
That's right.
And, not only with the YouTube, but, we're getting... Oh, good. Uncle Alex just messaged back.
Nice. Hello to Uncle Alex.
Hello to Uncle Alex. We were worried about you. But not just with the YouTube, but you can also go to the free Tiki Man Radio app if you want to listen.
Yes.
And so I want to give I know we always talk about the people who message us online, but for those of you who are not online, or at least not on YouTube or Facebook, a big hello to you as well. Thank you for joining us every Wednesday night, and please continue to do so. But be sure to share our page, our show. Now's a perfect opportunity to invite your friends. You can go to us live on YouTube. For those of you who are on YouTube, hit that share button and share our show now. And invite them to follow the Tiki Man Radio YouTube page.
That's
74 people to go. That's it.
That is awesome. And we talk about, getting that merch store, and it goes to more than just, being able to say, I have my official Tiki Man Radio, my official tropical country apparel. But, those purchases do go to support what we do.
Yes.
Because unfortunately, as they say, there's no money in radio. We're not getting rich here, but it does be able to provide us with the technology to be able to do what we do here. And of course, we've had some upgrades recently, which are very, very, very nice.
Absolutely.
But we would like to continue to be able to grow and be able to do even more things to bring, coastal Americana music to the world.
That's right. That's right. And here comes your spot. So Beach Buddha Coffee says, "Hola, Honey Bunny and Buddha tuned in. We love you too."
Of course. We can't say the Beach Buddha without talking about the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio. That is Beach Buddha Coffee. It is the best roast coast to coast. Take a trip with every sip Beach Buddha Coffee. And go to TikiManRadio.com. Click on that coffee tab to check out all of the fantastic roasts that the Beach Buddha has to offer.
That's right.
One of these days, he does need to come on as a sponsor of this show.
I know, right?
I'm just saying.
I know. That's right. We love him whether he's our sponsor
That's
or
true,
not.
because he is a great friend as well.
And he is a great friend of the radio station, a great
Yes.
sponsor for many shows on the radio station.
Absolutely.
Want to give a shout out to Miss Susan Murphy. She is out there listening.
Sweet Susan Murphy.
Sweet Susan, be safe out there, okay?
Absolutely.
And Patty with an I. She is out there tonight. Hello to you. And the Dooleys are out there, Emmett and Christy.
Well,
Hello.
Hello to Patty with an I and One-Eyed Rick out there, which is...
Exciting news for One-Eyed Rick.
Oh, what's the exciting news?
He has been cleared to go back to work.
Yes.
Yes. I saw that on Facebook earlier today. So congratulations. So glad you're making some improvement there, Rick.
Absolutely. And of course, good evening to the Dooleys. Thanks for tuning in. They must their ears must have been ringing because I was talking about Slayton earlier today.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. So
I know.
I got outed at work.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got outed as to I guess my alter ego.
Uh-oh.
Because I was talking to a parent at the school today.
Oh, okay.
Who, of course, found out that we had mutual friends.
Oh.
Of course, Mr. Slayton Dooley would happen to be a mutual friend that we had, and he's like, "How do you know Slayton?" Well, I know him because I kind of have a little radio show that we do every Wednesday night. And he's like, "What?" So,
well, if you're listening,
so we talked about it, and I actually brought it up that I saw him on Facebook, and we actually I initiated the conversation because he is a really good guy. So
that's cool.
So if Dustin is out there listening, hey Dustin,
hey. And Miss Jackie Tiani is out there. Hello to you, Jackie.
And of course, we have to say hello to her husband, Michael Tiani, the bicycle man.
Absolutely. Beach Buddha wants to know if you got that contract yet.
Well, unfortunately.
Well, Buddha, we'll talk. Message us.
That's right. Tiki Man handles all contracts.
That's right.
I do everything with a handshake, so.
That's right.
Anybody else that we should be saying hello to?
Of course, we can't forget the ambassador just chimed in. Hello, Miss Mi-chelle.
Of all great things.
She's been keeping up with all the goings on down in Florida as well.
And there is a lot to keep on with. So.
Yes, there is. But hello to you. Hopefully we get to see y'all soon.
Absolutely.
That is it for now.
That is it right now? All right. Well, whatever you got going on in your life, if you're facing a storm or just facing some kind of trouble, just remember that no matter what, everything is better with a beer. How about a little Kevin Fowler for you?
Got a $2.99 styrofoam cooler. It gets the job done right. When it's iced down and ready, thinks it's a Yeti. Man, it'll go all night. Got a pontoon boat tied up at the lake. It's the black sheep of the dock. Put a kegerator on it, I'll be doggone it. Damn thing rides like a yacht. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, one thing's perfectly clear. It's hard not to see it, I think we all agree it. Everything's better with beer. Ain't a red-blooded, blue-collar, God-fearing cowboy, truck-driving hippie I know who'd look you in the eye, pop top a cold one and try to tell you it ain't so. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, one thing's perfectly clear. It's hard not to see it, I think we all agree it. Everything's better with beer. You know that's right. Yeah, weddings and funerals, old sawdust dance halls, bleacher sitting, ditch digging, Friday night frog gigging. Everything's better with beer. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, one thing's perfectly clear. It's hard not to see it, I think we all agree it. Everything's better with beer. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, any old time of the year. It's hard not to see it, I think we all agree it. Everything's better with beer. Yeah, everything's better with beer. Like Mexican food, barbecue, floating down the river on an inner tube. Everything's better with beer.
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg.
And Lou.
From Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy's stressed. We need a vacation.
Got me 2 10-pound bags of ice and banana boat spray half price. She's got them dollar store polka dot shades, hair blowing in the wind all the way to the lake. Bunch of old friends gonna make new friends and jump right in. Party COVID up, crack a beer, fill your cup, bob around on a noodle with the bluegills down below. We're all a bunch of rednecks sunning on Sundays, nobody making waves in an old wave zone. Coolers overflowing, bikinis got every boy going crazy. Yeah, we all crazy. So come and tie your boat on, go and get your float on. Party COVID up, party COVID up. There's an old pontoon saloon passing out drinks to the inner tube crew. Got them kickers kicking for the boats in the back, making ripples you can ride on a raft. Party coated up, crack a beer, fill your cup, bob around on a noodle with the bluegills down below. We're all a bunch of rednecks sunning on Sunday. Nobody making waves in an own wave zone. Coolers overflowing, bikinis got every boy going crazy. Yeah, we all crazy. So come and tie your boat on, go and get your float on. Party COVID up, party COVID up. Yeah, raise up a toast, go with the flow. We all in the same boat here. Yeah, raise up a toast, go with the flow. We all in the same boat here. Party COVID up, crack a beer, fill your cup, bob around on a noodle with the bluegills down below. We're all a bunch of rednecks sunning on Sundays. Nobody making waves in a no-wave zone. Coolers overflowing, bikinis got every boy going crazy. Yeah, we all crazy. So come and tie your boat on, go and get your float on. Party COVID up, party COVID up. Come and tie your boat on, go and get your float on. Party COVID up, party COVID up.
That's right. Party COVID up there with Eric Burgett. How about that? Couple little party songs to get you in the mood.
Absolutely. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Mike and Peggy Moore. They are
Hey,
out there
guys.
tonight.
Yeah, they commented there on the video.
Yeah.
Very, very nice to hear from them.
It was. Glenn Smith is out there.
Hey, Glenn.
Hello to you. And Miss Ada Longo.
Hey, Ada. Very
Nice to
nice
see
to
you
hear from
tonight.
you. Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Absolutely.
Anybody else out there real quick? Did you check the other sites, the other pages?
I did.
There's a lot of pages out there.
Well, I checked part of them,
There's a lot of them.
I know.
I shared our post on a lot of different sites, trying to get the word out about tropical country here every Wednesday night. And we would appreciate if you tell your friends, too, that, hey, Wednesday nights is not a night just to relax. It's a night to party and get yourself on to the weekend. So.
Tiki Man Radio is the place to be.
That's right. Tiki Man Radio.
Always.
Always, always. No matter what day of the week, there is shows every night for you. There's
That's
something
right.
for everybody right here on
That's
Tiki Man
right.
Radio.
And I love how, we don't always post a lot on Facebook. We need to get better about our social media. But
I know.
I'm awful about it.
Well, that's the downside is we have a lot of things going on.
Right. But I did see a really cool, weird but cool thing on Facebook today.
Okay.
Somebody posted a video on Facebook
Uh-oh.
of a street in Fort Myers, Florida. They're pretty flooded right now.
Yes, they are.
There was a shark swimming down the road
I
in this
saw
video.
that.
It was the coolest thing.
I saw that. The storm surge has brought some of the aquatic life onto the city streets. And I saw that where it was a small shark, but
Yes.
nonetheless, there was a shark swimming down the middle of the street.
All of a sudden, all those, when we were little and we would play in the rain and walk through the floods, and apparently you can't do that in Florida. You never know what you're going to run into.
Yeah, the floodwaters can be a little dangerous.
Well, Tyler Sheff, the Barefoot broker, we were talking with him earlier.
Yeah.
He's in Alabama. He evacuated for a minute. He said he's going to head back down to Florida tomorrow to check on the properties, but we were trying to talk him in. I'm like, look, it's only a 4-hour and 15-minute drive.
I made it
to
even
get up
better.
here.
I said, you're just a hop, skip, and a jump. That's it. But I saw they were hanging out in Eufaula, Alabama.
Yes.
So if you
Who do I know from Eufaula? Why do I know that name?
You know the Eufaula because I'm going to tell him if you're there and you haven't found it yet, go to the Gator Stop So
that's where it was.
Yeah, we on one of our road trips back from Panama City Beach, we came through Eufaula, Alabama.
That's
and,
right.
You know, somebody had to pee.
Of course.
Guess who that would be. But we stopped at this place called the Gator Stop. You know, you never pay attention to when, you know, these places have unique names. I mean, we had the Tiger Mart and all that. But this was called the Gator.
And you're welcome.
You have the Gator Stops. We stopped there, and son of a gun, they have a big old enclosed pond, 2 ponds, out back behind this place, and it is filled with alligators.
Well, we didn't know.
We didn't know. No.
You know, and I know we told the story a little bit, so I apologize to those of you who have already heard it. But the Golden Girl and I, we left the store, and we, of course, it's water, so I go over by the water. And there's a chain link fence around it. And the Golden Girl's like, man, I wish they would have taken that fence down. We could have put our feet in the water. Like, yeah, I know, right?
That would have been a little bit of a mistake.
Yeah, so we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, something moves. And I look over, and there's an alligator. Now, mind you, I didn't realize that the place was called the Gator Stop. Like, I just knew it was a gas station with the bathroom. That's all I cared about.
Well, I first recognized that it was called the Gator Stop, but again, we have the Tiger Mart. You have all these different convenience stores with different names. I mean, for Christ's sakes, you have Buc-ee's. I would never expect to see a real beaver at Buc-ee's. I would never expect to see a tiger at the Tiger Mart. So I was caught off guard when there was actually gators at the Gator Stop.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a fluke that there was one there. And then out of the other eye, I see something else move, and there's another one. So we just walked all the way around, and I don't even know how many were there, but it was the coolest thing ever. And just because it was so random, that's what made it so cool. Hey, Allison Rebecca.
Well,
Allie Becca is listening.
Well, hello to Allie Becca.
And Miss Kathy Ledbetter is out there. She says, hello,
Kathy.
everyone. Prayers for Florida.
Absolutely.
You are exactly right.
It looks like...
and Mr. Darby.
They're over there in Panama City on the Panhandle. It looks like they escaped...
Thankfully.
That worst weather over there, because the way that the first projection was looking like they were going to get good bit of this weather.
And they just got that new house.
So it kind of turned away from them, but went right at a lot of our other friends as well.
I know. So hello to Darby and Kathy. Yes. We love you. We miss you. Can't wait to see y'all. And Callie McCool says hello from sunny California. Hello, Callie.
Sunny California.
I know. It's beautiful here today, too. A little chilly now that the sun's going down, but it's been gorgeous all day. You learned something new today.
I did learn something new. I was sitting out at, believe it or not, I know it's a little chilly out. There's a nip in the air, but the Tiki Man holds on to Tiki season as long as he possibly can. So he's outside sitting at the Tiki bar in his jeans and sweatshirt, and we were sitting outside watching the weather report. And, of course, Jim Cantori giving his heroic report in the 150 mile an hour winds.
Right.
But that brought up a completely different conversation. But Tiki Man pointed out, and I guess I never realized that, he goes, there's one thing you can always notice, especially right here in Tennessee, is whenever you have a hurricane coming up, especially on the Gulf side, and if you look up in the sky, there is not a single cloud in the sky. Not one little puffy cloud to be seen. It is just nothing but blue sky. And he's like, it all gets sucked into that vortex of the hurricane, and you don't see clouds for quite a while until after the storm passes. So I never looked up to realize that.
Yeah.
So it was a little kind of new information to me.
Yeah, I had heard of like the oceans, and it's happening in Tampa.
Where the water is getting sucked out.
Yeah. The beach, the ocean is dry as a bone right now.
And then they get that big surge where all that water comes back all at once.
Yeah. So I had known about that, but I did not realize that about the clouds. So the Tiki Man educated us today.
Absolutely.
He's so smart.
Yeah. We had a lot of conversations here before the show, and we'll get into the other conversation that we had.
We had a conversation?
No, him and I did.
Oh, okay.
Him and I did.
Shoot, I thought I missed something.
We got talking about technology, and We'll talk about that a little bit. But, we know with the storm coming in, there's a lot of people that chose to try to fly out a little later, and they're stuck in airports right now.
Yes, sir, they are.
No planes to be seen around any of these airports, so they're stuck at the airport. So I guess my only advice is to head over to that airport bar and get yourself one of those airport margaritas.
It's 10 a.m. at gate D8 when the intercom grabbed my attention. A flight delay has got me wanting to change my current situation. I walked into the border cantina, sombreros hanging everywhere. The beach will have to wait till later today, but my mind is already there. And drinking airport margaritas under a palm tree neon sign. In a bright green chair, needing mental repair. Yeah, I'm waiting on an airplane ride. She walked in with her Maui gems sitting on top of her head. She told Jose, hey, I'm here all day, so put a little salt on the rim. Cheap tequila, $1 drinks seem to bring peace of mind. Yeah, we're all here for the same damn reason. That's just to kill some time. And drinking airport margaritas under a palm tree neon sign. In a bright green chair, needing mental repair. Yeah, I'm waiting on an airplane ride. Doesn't matter what your ticket says, we all got somewhere to be. But if you can't get where you're going, sometimes you can still get what you need. And drinking airport margaritas under a palm tree neon sign. In a bright green chair, need a mental repair. Yeah, I'm waiting on an airplane ride. Drinking airport margaritas under a palm tree neon sign. In a bright green chair, need a mental repair. Yeah, I'm waiting on an airplane ride. I'm waiting on an airplane ride. We're all waiting on an airplane ride.
Hey y'all, this is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. For more about Goaltending Services, give them a call at 305-916-0990.
Or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Off the coast on a boat, drop a rock on the radio. It's amazing what a shot of sunshine can do. Man, it'll clear your mind. I've only been here maybe an hour or two.
just keep me calm. Whatever you're making, give me one for each hand. I don't know what I'm drinking, but I don't give a damn, 'cause it's working. Whatever it is, it's working. Yeah, I could take more of this. I don't need a reason, I could stay right here all season, 'cause it's working. Man, it's working. Bought a ticket out of LAX, a tube of 30 SPF, a new pair of Ray-Bans. Here I am and it's working. Whatever it is, man, it's working. I can take more of this. I don't need a reason, I can stay right here all season, 'cause it's working. Man, it's working. Whatever it is, it's working. Yeah, I can take more of this. I don't need a reason, I can stay right here all season, 'cause it's working. Man, it's working. Man, it's working. It's amazing what a shot of sunshine can do. Man, it'll clear your mind.
That's right. It is working. That is Carvin Walls, which is actually a husband and wife duo.
Really?
So, absolutely. I found that song and I'm like, that's right. No matter what you do, when you're down at the beach, it's going to work every single time.
That is true. That is my happy place for sure.
That's right.
If I could find a place that had the mountains on one side of the road and the ocean on the other side of the road, I would be in heaven.
Well, we could do that, but you'd have to head to like California.
Yeah, I'm not going there. Nothing personal, Callie.
So I know there's places there where you can get the ocean and the mountains, and yeah, or you can go to Hawaii and you can have the ocean and some volcanoes.
Yeah, we might could do that.
No.
I would just train.
It's a beautiful place, don't get me wrong, but I just could not see paying $12 for a gallon of gas.
Well, that's true.
Or a gallon of milk for that matter.
Maureen just said the same thing. Lou, that's called Hawaii. I had a trainee in my class the other day at work who is living in California for a minute, but she's from Hawaii and she's going to be going back there. I'm not quite sure why she came to California for a minute, but she was telling me some stories about how beautiful it is down there, and I just can't even imagine. I never wanted to go there, but the older I get, the more it's on my bucket list. So, speaking of the mountains, though,
okay,
Giraffe and JT were down last weekend.
Yes.
With little Grayson.
With little Grayson, yes.
Little Grayson is pulling himself up now, and he's learning how to try to walk around the furniture and and never stops moving
from the moment he wakes up.
Yeah, literally. So they were here last weekend, and Rachel begrudgingly let her sisters keep him. Allison kept him overnight. And then Alicia kept him during the day. And we ended up going back up to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge.
Because JT and Rachel had never been up to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area at all.
Yeah.
So we took a day trip up there to show them the sights.
Yeah.
And, Rachel has a lot of fears.
The main one being a fear of heights. I mean, Rachel is terrified of heights. I can't even get her...
Heights and bridges.
Yes. I can't even get her to go on a dock. She always wants to be out on the water. I'm like, well, you have to walk on the dock to get in the boat. And so... But anyway, so... JT, the only thing he wanted to do was walk on that sky bridge.
Right.
The new glass-bottomed bridge up there. And
that we found out is only 2 panels.
Yes, it's like 50 feet of the bridge is glass. The rest of it is just a suspension bridge.
Right.
I say just, like I wasn't terrified, but so we tried, because I had read online you could drive to the top.
She thought you could drive to the top.
So
you could.
I could, and I did.
But there's nowhere to park up there once you get there.
No.
Because it's pretty much off limits once you get up to the top.
Yeah, and actually, when I got to the top, I had to keep going because there was nowhere to park. And I ended up driving Rachel and JT up higher than the Sky Bridge. So Rachel was just shaking the entire drive up there.
Because on one side you have the side of the mountain.
Yes.
On the other side you have a huge cliff.
Cliff is the word.
And
yeah.
there's not much on the other side of that on that road. I mean, you go left to center, you've gone way.
And there were a couple turns that were basically one-lane turns. I mean, they were just a U-turn. Mm-hmm. So we got back down to the bottom, parked the car, walked to where you had to get on these lifts, kind of like a ski lift, and go up.
That was the first thing. So nobody knew that the only way to get to the Sky Bridge is that you had to take the chairlift.
Yeah. So
that was surprise number one.
Yeah, I was gonna try. To do it because I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid to fall. So
it's that sudden stop. The fall is nothing. It's that sudden stop that gets you every time.
Yeah. So we get there and we check the price, and B-Dawg does not like to spend money, so he's like, I'm not paying.
I'm a tight wad. I'm like, I am not going to pay $34 to take a ride up on a ski lift.
No.
So that I can try to convince my wife to walk across the bridge that she's never ever going to cross. So yeah, I'm a tight wad. What can I say?
I would have tried. Mm-hmm. But so when Rachel and JT. This is the first time I have seen Rachel be completely selfless for her husband, because he was so excited to go, but of course he didn't want to go up there by himself.
Right.
And we offered, but it's not the same. He wanted to experience it with Rachel.
That's correct.
So she decides she's going to go. Of course, it took one wine tasting first. We had to do a wine tasting first. Then she decided she would go.
Who did?
Well, you and her. I was driving, and JT doesn't like wine. So they...
See, I got stuck to doing wine tastings.
Oh, yeah.
Again. But I'm proud to report...
I know it was a sacrifice.
I'm proud to report that I didn't buy any bottles this time.
So we come back. They get on there, and Rachel actually rode up there. JT walked across the bridge. Rachel walked around to meet him at the other side. Mm-hmm. But at the other side, they sold beer. So she had a beer, and then she walked back across the Sky Bridge with him.
Yes,
and they even
did.
stopped in the middle and took a selfie. I was so proud of her, and she rode it back down.
She faced her fears.
She did, and she did not die.
Congratulations, Giraffe.
That's right.
That's one thing you can check off your list right there.
Yeah, and we were like, oh, so next time you come, we can do it again, and maybe we'll go with you that time.
Maybe I won't be a tightwad.
She was like, it ain't happening again. Yeah, she was not going to do it again. But yes, so congratulations, Giraffe.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
So happy for her.
Absolutely.
And she did admit that she loved it.
Yeah, she did.
She was happy she didn't die.
She secretly, so. But, sometimes, those things that are on your bucket list, they're a little risky.
Yes.
So you got to get a little bit of courage juice.
Yes.
In your veins, and sometimes when you do that, you just kind of rename it that it's your beer bucket list. There's a little David Adam Barnes for you.
On ice that were chilling in that tin can, I started thinking about where I wish I could be compared to where I am. It hit me right between the eyes by the time I'm down the fourth. If I'm just living to work and working to live, then what the hell am I living for? I don't want to waste my time wondering what if. Regret someday wish that I put back and get that roadster running again. Take what's left and just head west and surprise a few old friends. I hear the marlin are born to fight down off the Cabo Coast. It might just be a bunch of drunk talk, but I won't know if I don't go. I don't want to waste my time wondering what if. Regret someday all the things I never did. So right here, right now, it's my life to live. I'm gonna pop a top and start checking off my beer bucket list. So right here, right now, it's my life to live. I'm gonna pop the top and start checking off my beer bucket list. Yeah, one time around, that's all we get. So let's pop a top and start checking off that beer bucket list. Yeah, pop a top and start checking off that beer bucket list. Yeah! My beer bucket list. Come on.
Howdy, this is Alec, that little Buddha. On Wednesday nights from 7 to 9, me and old Silver like to ride into the sunset, listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tropical Country, only on Tiki Man Radio. Yeah!
Let's get it, girl. This blue sky couldn't be clearer. Catching my reflection in his wayfaring mirror. Ain't the living on love through the radio. Ain't the margarita sipping on the patio. That's giving me this summer heat high. There's something in the sunshine. Yeah, she's slowing down, taking your time. Yeah, baby, the way you're dancing on my skin got you pulling me in, kissing on me like you never been. Ain't the salt in life. Must be something in the sunshine. Yeah, let me tell you, I ain't getting up from this lawn chair. Long as all these golden rays ain't going nowhere. I'm barefoot bikini in the spotlight, making him wanna put his hands on my tan lines. Feeling hotter than I've ever been, and I think there's something in the sunshine. Yeah, she's slowing down, taking your time. Yeah, baby, the way you're dancing on my skin got you pulling me in, kissing on me like you never been. Ain't the salt in life. Must be something in the sunshine. There's something in the sunshine. Get you slowing down, taking your time. Yeah, baby, the way you're dancing on my skin got you pulling me in, kissing on me like you never been. Ain't the salt in life. Must be something in the sunshine. There must be something in the sunshine. There must be something. There must be something in that sunshine.
Dancing in the Sunshine, the Julia Cole and Renee Blair. And of course, the first time I had heard that song, I heard it playing and I thought it was Kirsty Krause. I'm like,
yeah,
is this a song that I haven't heard before? And then I had to hurry up and get my phone out, and I'm like, no. But by golly, she sounds a lot like Kirsty there in that opening line. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I completely thought it was Kirsty. Yeah, completely thought it was her.
Fooled ya.
I know. Hey, Eric Smith.
Hey.
You're right. The One-Eyed Bandit is back to work. I know we mentioned it early, but and Patty with an Eye, they just got out of the hot tub. So congratulations on being able to go back to work. Congratulations, Eric. I'm so glad you're doing better and able to go back to work finally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm sure for a guy who's used to driving for a living, all this time just sitting around the house, well, not that he was sitting around, but you know what I mean. All this time in one place is probably getting
driving him
now.
Crazy.
Yes, it would me. It does me, and I don't drive for a living. So if I'm around the house too much, I'm like, listen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm glad that he is back and on the road.
Yeah, me too. You know, I felt like a kid today.
Okay.
I saw some a talk. Then I saw an article and everything that took me back to my childhood.
Yeah.
Did you know that...
oh, I know where you're going with
Do you
this.
know where I'm going with this?
Yes.
You saw the same article, didn't you?
I did.
Well, McDonald's is going to make us old kids feel young again because they are coming out with adult Happy Meals.
That's right.
They are adult-sized meals, like your 6-piece chicken nugget with your fries and your drink. But they come with retro toys like Grimace and the Hamburglar and Birdie and the old characters from back in the day when we were kids. I think that is absolutely awesome.
Oh, I'm super excited for it. They're called Big Kid Meals.
Big Kid Meals, that's right.
The only thing I can't figure out, so I've been seeing, you know, they're going to have the retro toys, right?
Yes.
And so we've been having the...
And it's for a limited time only, is my understanding.
Yeah, it's sad. And you may have just said this, but Big Mac and chicken nuggets are coming in it.
Yeah, there's a Big Mac option, a chicken nugget, man.
Yeah, 10-piece nugget or a Big Mac.
Yeah.
But I saw pictures today of the Hamburglar.
I know where you're going with this, too.
And a new one.
Yes.
And Grimace. And who's the other one?
Birdie.
Oh, yeah, Birdie.
The Birdie.
So why do they have 4 eyes?
I said the same thing when I saw the picture. I'm like, is this a mistake?
I thought maybe
on the picture when I saw the picture.
Yeah.
I don't
understand. I see multiple pictures. I don't understand
why they all have 4 eyes.
I don't know. They're alien McDonald's
things. That's kind of freaky, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's weird.
Or is it something to do with a promotion for, Halloween? The 4-eyed monster. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I said the same thing. I'm like, it was just a little weird that they had 4 eyes. And the one character that you do not recognize is because
they said it's new.
Well, McDonald's is actually partnering with another company for this. It's for the promotion, and that character is from this other company. If it's a movie or whatever, I haven't seen the exact article, but yeah, I don't understand why they all have 4 eyes either. But they do, and I'm thinking it has something to do with either that promotion or Halloween or something like that. But
I know if
you find the answer, let me know.
I will. I'm gonna look because you know me.
Well, yeah.
I have to look at the article now. But yeah, I don't know. If somebody else has seen those pictures, please let me know if it was supposed to be that way, because it's a little creepy.
Yeah, it is.
I don't get it.
It is. Well, I was saying that, the Tiki Man and I, we was having another conversation, actually before you got over here, and we were talking about technology. Because anybody that tunes into the show regularly, especially producer Monica, she'll be all over this and she will know.
Yes.
That, sometimes when here in studio, things go awry. Whether we'll have a little hum, in our ears, or a microphone, a little bit of static from a microphone. We can just, and it drives us crazy until we figure it out. And anybody knows technology, things go awry with me all the time right here in the studio. But Jim Cantori. How can the man stand in 100-mile-an-hour plus winds, blowing sideways, hold a microphone, and be talking into it, and you can hear a little bit of the wind, but it's perfectly clear?
Because he is
and because that's what we talked about. Was like, what kind of microphones this guy using?
What did Danny call it?
The XKG 9000 of microphones, and he goes, "We haven't got to that level yet."
Yeah.
But it's true. He's standing there, can barely stand up, holding a microphone down at his chest, and he's talking, and you can hear him clearly without all that wind disruption. And it's like, you can hear somebody breathe in here on the microphones that we got.
I know, right?
And there, you just hear a little bit of that 100-mile-an-hour wind and hear him clearly. So we're going to try to figure out what kind of microphones Jim Cantori has.
Oh, yeah.
So
he's Jim Cantori. And we were laughing, too, because they were all, like, we were watching weather guys from different stations, and they were all standing in the same spot.
Yeah.
Like, at different times.
They're all hiding in the same parking garage.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So we were laughing about them taking turns.
All right.
So.
Absolutely. Well, by the request, off the request line from the Tiki Man himself, put this in. How about a little Jim Cantori is coming to town? JBL Legends Travel Moment coming up next.
Take off, you better not wait. The end is near, don't hesitate. Jim Cantori's coming to town. Start making a list and checking it twice. You better stock up on water and ice. Jim Cantori's coming to town. You better leave all your possessions and find a place to hide, 'cause the weather's getting nasty and he's standing right outside. You're out of time, you're out of luck. Oh my God, it's a satellite truck. Jim Cantori's coming to town. Your house and your new RV, you can see the wreckage on TV. Jim Cantori's coming to town.
Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. This is Joe Leo from the JBL Legends Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Today I want to talk about romance travel. Romance travel has changed dramatically in the last decade. It used to be to traditional destination weddings and honeymoons. And now it's become more customized travel packages for like engagement proposal trips, baby moons, mini moons, vow renewals, and anniversary celebrations. What's kind of fueled this resurgence of romance travel is the selection of more selections of all-inclusive resorts in very popular warm weather destinations, especially with the rise of many new adults-only all-inclusive resorts. Most people, when you think about romance travel, think that it's just for destination weddings and honeymoons. And this is a very large sector of that travel style. However, vow renewals are becoming very popular, as well as celebrations and trips for milestone anniversary celebrations. And vow renewals and anniversary celebrations could be very simple, small, just a husband and wife, and a few friends. Or it could be lavish and 50, 60 people, again, depending upon the couple. What's also become very popular is engagement proposal trips. What's a better way to ask someone to marry you, and be on vacation on the beach or in front of the Eiffel Tower, or in front of the Colosseum in Rome? These have become very popular, and people are looking at them as alternatives to the surprise engagement. The other thing that's really becoming popular is what we call mini moons. Now, mini moons are it's basically a trip that a bride and groom will take right after their wedding, maybe just 3 or 4 days, just to get away from all the stress that happened over the last 6-8 months of planning a wedding. And then we've gotten some calls for what has now become called a baby moon, and that is a quick getaway for a couple right before the baby's about to be born. They figure it might just be their last getaway for a while until the baby's old enough to travel, or they feel comfortable leaving the baby, with somebody to go away. So baby moons have become very popular right before a baby is born. So anyway, romance travel encompasses a lot of things, and then we do get calls from people who just say, we need a romantic getaway, we need to go somewhere, get away from our jobs, get away from the daily stress, and just relax, and find us a place with a spa, maybe some golf. So these are also very popular, and that's the number one thing we get calls for. Just, I want to get away and have a romantic getaway. And sometimes those are just 3 or 4 days, somewhere warm, especially here during the winter months. But anyway, we handle all aspects of romance travel. If you have any questions or you have some ideas or thoughts about it, just give us a call at 732-831-5200, and we'd be happy to help you plan your next romantic vacation. Talk to you soon. This is Joe Leo, this week's JBL Travel.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
Tank top, twist top, flip flop, coming off, sunblock, boombox, pick a song, get it on, sun drop, rolling like shiner box, load it up. All styrofoam solo, keep it full, keep it cold, fishing pole, grab a hold of anything that'll flow. Let's go, gotta roll, cold is filling up. Cut off blue jeans and tan bare feet, got more butts than we got seats. Hey y'all, let me hear you holler, yee-haw, taking a swallow. This boat ain't gonna rock itself.
everything's better on the water. Ashley McBride, right here on Tiki Man Radio. You're listening to Tropical Country. How you doing over there?
I'm doing good.
Over there, smiling gill to gill.
I know. CK is out there, that guy, Mr. Christopher Ferrara.
Hey, we are so glad that everything, I saw where the beach there was underwater, but it looks like they were in the process of getting everything cleaned up. So I'm glad that everything worked out well for you guys, compared to what a lot of other people were going through.
Yeah.
We're very thankful that you guys were spared a lot more damage.
Yeah, him and Kat, I saw them out there. They went live earlier, and they were talking about how they had gotten just about everything cleaned up. I mean, the beach looked 1,000 times better than it did earlier today when the sun was coming up. So they've been out there working hard, and he's been traveling around and kind of giving people a look about look at Key West and Stock Island and everything that's been going on. So, yeah. And so, we were talking about the adult Happy Meals now.
The four-eyed hamburger and grimace.
Yeah, I don't understand that. But anyway, so they're the new character.
Okay.
The name is Cactus Buddy.
Cactus Buddy.
Yes.
All right.
It's part of a collaboration with Cactus Plant Flea Market on popular streetwear. It's a popular streetwear brand.
I've never heard of it.
Me either. But apparently everybody's going to now. And yes, there are several pictures on here of all of the characters, and they all have 4 eyes. I don't understand.
I don't know.
It's weird, and they don't give an explanation for that either.
I was going to say, I was looking for an explanation, and I could not find anybody, so we may just have to email McDonald's and say, what the hell?
I know. They're freaking me out. And the Golden Girl is out there. Hello to you, Claudia.
Hello to the Golden Girl.
Claudia, did you make it to Dayton last weekend? I did not.
Gosh.
I know. Telling you, the Amazon store is where it's at. It is.
Problem is, you keep telling more and more and more people about it.
Listen, I know. I gotta quit talking.
You're sharing the news, and then by the time you get there, all the good crap's gone.
I know. And the bad part about it is, I mean, it's getting to the point now where it's like Black Friday. Like, people are standing in line for hours before it opens. And I'm not that into it. I'm not that dedicated. Yet. But
I have a feeling the closer we get to Christmas, the more dedicated you're going to get. And you've already started your Christmas shopping, and I think as time goes, the more dedicated you're going to get.
Maybe.
I'm just waiting all of a sudden when you wake up early and go, I'm not going to work today. It's Wednesday. The new truck is coming in.
No, the new truck doesn't come till Friday.
Okay, so Friday. You take a Friday off, and you're leaving the house about 4 a.m. so you can get there by 5 and be the first one in line for when they open the doors so that you can get maybe the Christmas gifts that you're looking for. Maybe. You just got to dig for it.
Before certain folks get in there and tear up boxes and shit.
Oh, that aggravates me.
Oh, it was horrible. The last time we went, it was so frustrating because we were watching people just take out their, you're not supposed to open any of the boxes. Now,
big old signs.
I'm not going to lie. We have opened a box or two because there's no writing, nothing on the outside. It's like the gift box that it would have been sent in, so you can't tell what it is.
I've even tried to scan the barcode.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
To figure out what it was.
Yeah.
But that's why you go prepared.
Right.
You always have a knife in your pocket.
Yes. So, but we opened it nice and neat, look at the item, put it back in, shut the lid, make sure we put it back in the condition that it was in.
Correct.
There are literally people, last time we were there, were walking through and just ripping the stuff out of the box, throwing the box one direction, and the items in the box just throwing them back in the bin. And I was so frustrated by that. So if I ever get up at 4 a.m. to go over there, it will be so that I can get there before those idiots do that. Because it's awful. Miss Claudia didn't make it there last weekend either, but she does see a trip in the not so distant future.
Yeah, well, you know, and I hate I'm actually going to put this out here. You guys,
he loves it, Claudia.
You guys were actually planning on going to a bluegrass festival this weekend.
Yeah.
However, the weather's not looking like it's going to
I
cooperate. Looks like about 60
to
80% chance that we're going to get all this rain that's coming up.
The outer bands.
The outer bands of the hurricane. So, you know, I'm thinking you're not going to be attending a bluegrass festival. You may be going shopping.
Well,
as much as I hate to say it, I have a feeling that's where you and the Golden Girl will be heading.
Maybe. I hope not. I mean, Golden Girl's been telling us for a couple years now about this bluegrass festival. I was so excited about it.
Yeah.
And so I'm really hoping the rain stays away, but yeah, we'll just have to see.
You just never know.
I know. So fingers crossed, but if not, you're right, we might end up in Dayton. It is pay week, you know.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Don't remind me. just
listen, this man, we've talked about how he doesn't like to spend money, okay? This man, just listen. We go.
Lies. Be prepared. Here's your disclaimer.
No.
It's all lies.
The man, I go with Claudia, and all I hear is, now, you know, we've got this bill and this bill and this bill and this bill to pay. Don't go crazy. This is the day after the man spent $150 at the Amazon store.
But there's a difference. I found things I needed.
Oh, whatever.
You're going to go find things that you want.
Whatever.
There's a difference. That's my story.
You that's your story. You stick with it. It's okay. I'll let it slide. But yeah.
Okay.
So we do have a trip in our near future.
Mm-hmm.
It's addicting.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It is.
I'm sure it is. But
you were on the edge.
Well, I know what you're going to do on your day off, but what's Billy Dean going to do on his? He's going to tell you.
This week's been so long, what else could go wrong? If I could catch a break, it'd be nice. Go to that island in the back of my mind and pour all my troubles on ice. Time flies when you're having rum. We'll worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. Right now my job is to just get lost. Me and the captain on my day off. Whiskey sour, happy hour is a good way to end a long day. But Bahama Mamas takes all the drama, tropically blows it away. Time flies when you're having rum. We'll worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. Right now my job is to just get lost. Me and the captain on my day off. Yeah, me and Captain Morgan on my day off. Telling tales about the fish we fought. A good buzz was all we really
Hey guys, this is Kirsty Krause coming on to say hello to you from Nashville, Tennessee. You're listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Just one more, Kirsty Krause.
You know, that's a rocking song. Really.
It is a rocking song, and she's going to be on the show coming up very soon.
She is. She is going to be our spotlight artist on October 26th. She's going to stop over here at the Chocolate Bar Studios on her way, making her way down to Key West for everything going on.
Yeah, and on top of all that, she will be our first in-studio female spotlight artist.
She will. You're right.
So she gets that honor as well. How about that?
You're right.
Not that we haven't tried.
Right. Well, she did a really cool thing this week. Just a few days ago, she posted she got to play with a band called Fox Menagerie.
Okay, I saw that.
Yeah. So let me look at the description so I don't get it wrong. Okay, so Fox Menagerie, they're session musicians. Kathy Hammond plays keyboard, Matthew Reiner on drums, Joe Slizelia on guitar, Dave Jarabek on bass. The group was founded by Dave Jarabek and Joe, that I can't pronounce his name, and I'm so sorry. And it features some of the best musicians in Wisconsin's beautiful Fox Valley.
Nice.
So they actually, on her page right now, there's a song that she posted from that day called Weeds, that was co-written by her.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and then also they did a version of, I don't know if y'all remember Colby Calais.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
the
I
song
do.
Bubbly.
Yes, I remember Colby Calais.
Yes. So they did their own version of that song, and it is a really cool mix.
Yes.
I had a lot of fun watching and listening to that from her. So
of course,
congratulations.
It'll be cool that that's something that we can talk about when she's here.
Yeah.
And maybe hear her do a little bit of that Colby Calais.
That would be fun.
Yeah, how about that?
That would be fun.
Nice.
And hey, Lisha, all three of my kids have checked in tonight. So hello to you.
Oh, boy.
She made you some potato soup.
Potato soup?
Yep, potato soup for dinner because it is getting chilly here now. It's almost soup season.
I made that comment today when I was at work. I'm like, there's a chill in the air. The leaves have changed. Fall has arrived. And I says, with that, so has soup season. Yeah, and I'm like, my wife is officially allowed to make her soups, her chili and her potatoes and
vegetable
soup or homemade chicken noodle soup. Yes, you're allowed to do it. So Lisha jumped on the bandwagon.
She did.
Got soup. All right. Potato soup it is when we get home.
That's right. I'm telling you, this girl, she loves to cook. And she watches me cook, has watched me cook for years. And she's one of those people that just starts throwing shit in a pot. Like she'll start throwing spices in, or she'll tell me.
She cooks like me.
She does.
Because I experiment a lot.
She does.
I've had a lot of failures, but I've also had a lot of cool dishes that come out of me just throwing crap in a pot.
Yes. And so I found a couple recipes that I sent her today, because she does use recipes too. But if there's no recipe and she can't think of what she wants, she just starts throwing crap together, and it almost always tastes amazing.
There's been a couple times that she's made some things that tasted good, but they were just way too spicy for me to eat.
Yeah, she likes her spicy stuff.
I can't take the spicy, but that girl loves the spiciness.
Well, right now she can't enjoy her spicy foods, so we're getting to benefit from her normal cooking. But oh yeah, yes, Alicia, you finally got a shout out to your chef skills. And she did make sausage quesadillas the other day, from some leftover sausage that I had cooked up. She just throws crap around together.
So since she's chiming in, we've given her the shout out. I guess we got to say hi to Zach too, right?
Oh yeah, Zach, I'm sure is over there. Hey, Zach.
Hey, I have to give him a shout out. He took the trash barrels out for me last night.
He did.
So, and I guess it'd be my turn to bring them back in when I get home tonight.
That's right. Yeah, so, Michelle, I'm telling you.
He's a good boy. He helps out.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
He's learning to cook as well.
He is. They go in the kitchen together, and yeah, they whip up some good food. That's all I know. And it's kind of strange for me because, I went from cooking for, 6 of us, sometimes 8, depending on who all was there, to now I have people who cook for me.
I know.
It's strange.
I can't, other than on the grill, I can't remember the last time I actually had to cook a meal.
Yeah, I can. For me. I can remember the last time I cooked.
I used to cook a lot.
You
did. And, since she's gotten to that point, unless it's throwing something on the grill, I don't cook anymore, and I'm not gonna lie.
It's yummy, Michelle.
It's kind of nice. It really is.
Yeah, I bet it is. All I know is, yeah, it's been a long time for you. Just saying. Well, somewhere you went from, honey, if you don't feel like cooking, that's okay, I'll make dinner, to, honey, if you don't feel like cooking, don't worry about it, I can just make me a peanut butter and jelly or something.
That's right. See? I'm still saving you.
But I'm still hungry.
Well, make whatever you want to make. I'm going to have my peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, ladies, help me out here. Just help me out here.
Hey, occasionally I will take you out to eat, or I'll buy you a pizza.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
And I have been known to, when we leave here, because a lot of times, after the show ends at 9:00, but we're not done at 9:00 because there's a lot of post production that needs to be done.
Yeah.
And everything's shut down before we leave. And
yeah,
I've even been known at 10:00 at night to drive all the way down at the other end of the highway to satisfy some kind of craving that you're having for fast food. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be having it for a while though, because I think Crystal's changed their chicken.
Oh, they did.
I think it was, I don't know. It wasn't little patties last time.
Yeah, you heard that right, Tiki Man. She, because he always goes, who the hell goes to Crystal for chicken?
Lou. Yeah.
Lou.
And the ambassador said, no bueno, B-Dawg.
No bueno?
No. She's on my side.
Well, of course, you ladies will stick together. You always will stick together.
That's right. Golden Girl's got it together, though. Her man cooks for her every night.
Yeah.
Chef Golden's on it.
That's right. And I like to go over because he cooks for me, too.
Right?
That's why I said, you want to watch football on Saturday? My first question is, what we having?
You're awful.
No, that's not true. I actually, first thing I said is, what do you want me to bring?
That is the first thing you said. Yes.
That is the first thing I said. And I do occasionally make things. And I'm going to tell you, you talk about your cooking skills. I have to call you out on something.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
You attempted to copy my macaroni salad recipe.
Not yours.
Your mama's.
My mama's.
Which your mama taught me how to make.
Yes. She taught me too. And I made it for G-Raph's wedding and it was fabulous.
You failed this time.
I failed miserably this time. Miserably.
It was like macaroni soup.
It was so bad. I don't know what I did. I think I put too much milk in it, but I don't even know, but it was bad. I had to apologize to my mama.
It's okay, Golden, because I already told Golden that because we're watching football this Saturday that I would make the macaroni salad and bring it this weekend.
Oh, okay, good.
So it's okay. You're not going to have to eat her watered down macaroni salad. I'll bring it because I'm making the good stuff.
Yes, please do. But see, now that's my excuse. I will never, ever have to make macaroni salad again. It's all on you.
And that's probably the reason you failed. Is because Mama's sitting back here and standing back here in the corner, and her, her ghostly spirit standing there in the corner, going, I taught the boy how to make it.
He probably, yeah.
So, and she had asked me a couple different times before she passed to make it for her, and I did.
Yes.
And it was Mama approved.
Yes.
So
now you will forever be the one who has to make it. The
macaroni salad is now officially my dish.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Just remember, that means you got to make it.
Okay. Just like chicken cheesy goodness. Those are my two dishes. And I'm not telling you what chicken cheesy goodness is because it is top secret.
Hey, Alicia said she liked it better this time.
Well, so much for you being on my good side. The soup probably sucks too. Oh, I'm just joking.
And Patty with an eye said,
I'm just joking.
Patty with an eye said, we're making her hungry. I'm hungry too, can you tell? A 10-minute conversation about food. That's
all right. Well, in other news, I was watching a lot of the live cameras around, beachfront cameras around as the hurricane approached. Mm-hmm. And, of course, I got over to the southernmost point camera.
Oh, my gosh.
You see some interesting things.
There was some true
on
Key
that-
Westers going on over there.
Yeah, Floridians in general just do things a little different.
Yes.
And did you see the guy who was wearing his snorkel?
Yes.
At one point, I snapped a picture on the camera. I got my phone to hurry up, took a picture because it literally looked like he was like butt ass naked and just wearing nothing but a goggles and a snorkel. I'm sure he had shorts on because there was other people there. And then a little while later, he comes back past the camera and still wearing his snorkel and flippers and riding a bicycle this time.
Yes.
So,
yes.
it was actually quite entertaining watching him on the camera.
It was hysterical.
And, you know,
I was like, that is true Key West right there.
well, I thought about, you're a redneck when.
Yeah.
But, I don't think we have redneck hillbillies down on the beach.
Well.
But I do know that we probably have at least one beach billy running around. There's a little Kyle Callahan for you.
We got chickens running around the front yard, fishing poles and beach bars, yeah. White sand, jacked up trucks, cruising in a solo cup. Down here, everybody's got a boat. Around here, only half of them float. A some boy, man, it ain't no joke. That neck ain't red, it's copper tone. We're all a bunch of beach billings. That salty breeze will reel you in like a fish on the line. Well, no matter what you do, it's always 5 o'clock at noon when you flip-flop in your red through line. Just slow on down, you'll fit right in. Just take it easy. We're all a bunch of beach billings. Just living that beach billy lifestyle. Styrofoam full of ready ice, beach balls on the bayside. Yeah, no wigs on, better wave when you roll on by. Yeah, roll on by now. We're all a bunch of beach billings. That salty breeze will reel you in like a fish on a line. Well, no matter what you do, it's always 5 o'clock at noon when you flip-flop in your red through line. Just slow on down, you'll fit right in. Just take it easy. We're all a bunch of beach billies. Good times, good shine, good friends, and good vibes. One more time. Good times, good shine, good friends, and good vibes. Yeah, we're all a bunch of beach billings. That salty breeze will reel you in like a fish on the line. Well, no matter what you do, it's always 5 o'clock at noon when you flip-flop in your red through line. Just slow on down, you'll fit right in. Just take it easy. We're all a bunch of beach billies. Yeah. Living that beach billy lifestyle. Come on.
Grab your sunglasses, I'll grab my guitar. The nearest beach cannot be that far.
Hey y'all, it's your boy Butter here from the show Real Life with Butter and the band Trailer Choir. You should do what I do and tune into Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on TikiManRadio.com. That's Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Holla!
There ain't no chance of rain, just good times on the way. Tom Petty on the radio, free falling as we go.
to coasting. You just say the word now, come and get your girl. I got a shotgun, seeing some fuel to burn. No telling what we'll find outside these county lines. We'll drive until those headlights shine on them exit signs. All on those exit signs.
Coastin'. That is a group called North to Nashville. And of course, we are broadcasting coast to coast and around the world right here on Tropical Country on Tiki Man Radio. How you doing over there?
I'm good.
What you eating?
Well, I had
talking
my mouth
about
is
food,
all
yeah.
sticking together now.
You had to go out and get yourself something to eat, talking about food.
I did. Well, you know, my sugar was dropping a little bit, so hippie chick gave me a spoonful of peanut butter, so I'm good to go now. My mouth doesn't work.
A spoonful of peanut butter sticks your mouth together.
Yeah, that was bad. But yeah, so I'm doing fine now.
Okay.
I did want to take just one more time. I know that, you know, we tried to take you guys away a little bit, do a little bit of escape tonight, but do want to absolutely send our best wishes, thoughts, and prayers to the folks in Florida and in the Keys. Please, everybody, stay safe.
That's right.
And let us know that you're okay if you're out there listening, because we do worry about y'all.
Absolutely.
So, and you know, we've some of our sponsors, Beth and Dave. They're kind of right in the center of it right now. And
like I said, Gypsy and Monty.
You know, and with their charter service, they've got the boats down there. So, hopefully, they didn't get too much damage to their boats. But yeah. So, just to everybody out there, stay safe.
That's right. Yeah, we've tried to take you away a little bit tonight, even with the Jim Cantori song. You know, we're not trying to make light of any kind of situation. We're just trying to bring a little bit.
You gotta smile.
Got to smile, and put a smile on your face. Even when the chips are down, you at least got to try to put a smile on your face and make the best of everything. And it was a kind of a cool little song. So
I love it. I love it. And I remember Jim Cantori back when he had hair.
That's a long time ago.
And he still had a neck. Because he started. He's a kind of a buff
lifting
guy. Now.
He's kind of a buff guy. Well, you're gonna kind of have to be buff when you're standing out in the middle of 150-mile-an-hour winds.
No joke.
Wearing your baseball helmet and your glasses, trying to lean into the wind. but
with the cool microphone.
With the cool microphone, he still sounds good. So.
That's right. That's right. So just wanted to tell everybody that while I was thinking about it.
Okay. That's good. So, hey, I saw...
Good night, Kathy. We love you.
Oh, hi, Kathy. Bye, Kathy. Mwah, darling. All right. I was looking and I saw something cool happen this week with a good friend of ours.
Okay.
Katrina Burgoyne.
Yeah.
Did you see the excitement that she had
I
seeing
did.
herself on TV in Australia, wasn't it?
No, it was her first time not in Australia.
Oh, not in Australia. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
she was actually in Australia. She had been on CMT.
That's okay.
And she was actually a contestant on The Bachelorette Australia.
Yeah. How did we not know that one until she gave us that little tidbit?
Right?
Right.
Was it The Bachelor or The Bachelorette? I can't remember.
The Bachelor.
The Bachelor.
She was, I believe she was one of the ladies on the Bachelor Australia.
Yeah. And thankfully that didn't work out for her because she is now, she met somebody in Nashville. She's now married.
Mm-hmm.
And
they got married not that long ago.
Yeah, super talented, super sweet person.
Absolutely.
But yeah, her video was on, it wasn't CMT.
One of the other.
I have to look it up.
Okay.
Sorry.
You do that. I thought it was CMT, but there are so many other country music video channels out there.
The Country Network.
The Country Network.
Yes.
But how cool was that now her music is getting recognized by the mainstream, and who knows, our little Katrina is going to take off and be a superstar.
I hope so. She deserves it.
She absolutely does. And of course, the song that is taking the waves right now, I Want to Get Away With You, Katrina Burgoyne.
Before I met you, I don't know what I was thinking. Throwing every dime at a good time weekend. Turning it up all over town. No plans on settling down. Then you photographed me on a rooftop bar. The next late night, I'm in your car. Your hands in my hair, I whisper in your ear for the record, boy. I wanna get away with you and be the lucky one that takes it too far. It gets out of feel with you. It doesn't get caught, doing what it shouldn't do. I don't care what I'm getting into. Out there in the sky, fading in with you. I wanna get away.
coasting on down the coast. My buzz is high, my expectations low, and I'm got nowhere else to go. So I've hit every bar on A1A. Thought the blue would chase my blues away, but I'm on day 103, losing my mind and my memory. So I've been shooting tequila 'cause it's all my fault. Take it or leave it with a grain of salt. I've been running till I ran out of show. If you need me, I'm at the last resort. I'm at the last resort.
The Last Resort. That's Midland.
I really like them.
I do too. That when I first heard that when that came out, I'm like, because that's brand new this year that came out. And I'm like, I really like it. So something a little bit different from them. What you got?
Monica wants to know, do we know Rise Again by the Rankin Family?
Rise Again from the Rankin Family.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I don't.
I don't know it off the top of mine either, but we will look it up.
If it's a request, Monica, I will have it on the show next week. How about that?
Yep, we'll look it up.
I gotta look it up.
We'll look it up this week and download it and play it next week for sure.
Absolutely. Well, I waited toward the end of the show before I brought this up because, we talked about this last week that, the love of your life has partnered up with somebody new. Yet again, we talked about he partnered up with, our hometown friend, Casey Allen.
Yes.
And now he's teamed up again with another artist out there to do kind of a remake of a classic.
A twist.
Now, why don't you just tell everybody kind of what's going on?
So, get your shot glasses ready. Mr. Neil McCoy. He has a new song out. Actually, it's not even his song.
It's not his song.
Tell me the name of the artist again.
George Burge.
George Burge.
Yes.
Wrote a really cool song. He's a big 90s country fan.
Mm-hmm. Independent 90s, kind of a 90s-esque country artist.
Independent artist, yeah.
Yeah, he's an independent artist. He embraces that 90s country kind of sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, Tiki Man. I know he always laughs because...
Can you play anything other than Neil McCoy?
Yeah, or something from this century. Yeah, so... But we... so anyway, he wrote this song. He did a little twist. He got a hold of Mr. McCoy at some point and played it for him. He was playing it live. Ended up playing it. Neil McCoy heard it, and they got together. Now Neil does one verse of the song. But it really is a fun song. It's a fun twist on the Wink.
Yeah.
And it is a fun journey back in time for a lot of us who were 90s country fans.
All right. So that's your intro, right?
That's my intro.
All right. Here it is. The twist that she talked about. It is called That Drink. George Bird and Neil McCoy.
She's heavy on the pour, add a couple cold rocks. Then you rock the dance floor until your achy, breaky heart ain't breaking no more. Hot damn, I'm about to unwind. Get these two left feet in a George straight line. Throw my card on the bar, shoot a pretty girl away. All you gotta do is just give me that drink. Fire up the band. sang an old school cowboy. If I'm too hungover to show up for work, I'll just slip that boss man this here Tracy Berg. Come on in. And hot damn, I'm about to unwind. Get these two left feet in the George Street line. Throw my card on the bar, shoot a pretty girl away. All you gotta do is just to give me that drink. Hot damn, I'm about to unwind. Get these two left feet in the George Street line. Throw my card on the bar, shoot a pretty girl away. I know about that. All you gotta do is just give me that drink.
Not another one.
Yes, sir. Ain't no way I can do it, man. Oh, Neil, go ahead. Show 'em how it's done, cowboy. All you gotta do is just give me that wank.
There you go.
Nice. It's so much fun, though.
It does. It it hits all the highlights from a lot of songs from back in the 90s as well.
That's right. All those mullets on the stage. That's back when it was hair versus cowboy hat.
Yeah.
You remember those days?
I remember those days.
It was the mullet versus wearing a cowboy hat, and some did both, but...
Yeah. So for the Tiki Man, I waited toward the end of the show, but that is Laura Lou's request for the week was to hear that song. So I made sure that we got that. But as the time winds down, we got to let you know what's going on here at Tiki Man Radio.
Here's your weekly lineup on Tiki Man Radio. Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man. That can be seen on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel as well. Later that night at 6 p.m. is Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks. Wednesdays, noon Key West time. Live from Key West is the Key West Connection with Tyler Sheff and Rob Bond. Later on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern is Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou. That can be seen on YouTube. Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Tequila Time. It's Island Vibes with Scotty Chill and Ruth the Truth. Fridays, get your weekend started off right at 11 a.m. Eastern with the Friday Kickoff with Jen Shen. Friday night, you have Coastal Confessions with B-Man Mi-chelle live from Key West starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. Saturdays, when you wake up, Buttercup, it's Jukebox Saturday mornings. That runs till about noon. Make sure you check out all these great shows on Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong? Cheers.
All right. That is your... excuse me. I don't know what hit me there, but that is your weekly lineup here on Tiki Man Radio. And for those of you that may be concerned a little bit about your island vibes tomorrow night with Scotty Chill, because he is right there where that hurricane is coming up through. It was my understanding that he planned ahead, and he has a pre-recorded show just in case he was not able to pull one off live. So there will be an island vibes, sounds like, regardless. The question will be, is it pre-recorded or is it live? Remember those commercials? Is it real or is it Memorex?
Oh, yeah.
I remember those commercials.
I forgot about those.
Since we're going back in time, seems like tonight.
We're going old school.
With Happy Meals and 90s country, right?
Right.
But, hey, we need to thank, as always, our sponsors that allow us to be able to do what we do. And, of course, we have to thank, first, how about Goaltending Services? Goaltending Services is the premier charter service down in Key West. When you visit Key West, there's nothing wrong with hitting Duval Street and seeing all the bars, but you need to make sure you get out on the water and see a sandbar. And there's no better people to do it with than Monty and Gypsy at Goaltending Services, GTS Charters. Give them a call at 305-916-0990. And JBL Legends Travel, I was just trying to find JBL Legends Travel is the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. And, of course, they are one call away from anywhere to help you get on your cruise or the all-inclusive resort that you're interested in taking. How about that destination wedding? They are your hookup at 732-831-5200. And speaking of trips, if you don't have an idea of a trip you want to take, well, here's a suggestion for you.
You know, last year, Tiki Man Radio's family and friends went down to Montego Bay, Jamaica for the very first Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise in Montego Bay. Traveling around with JBL Legends Travel was a fantastic time. We all had a great time. This year, we're going to do it all over again. Guess where we're going? Mexico. That's right, baby. We're going to go get us some tequila south of the border. That's the second annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise in Mexico. May the 2nd through the 6th, all-inclusive resort at the Hotel Rio. You can go to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner and get signed up today. Now, don't waste any time. Don't cheat yourself out of a good time like you did last year, okay? Go ahead and reserve the room. $100 reserves the room, and it's fully refundable. Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, Mexico, 2023, May the 2nd through the 6th. Contact Joe Leo at 732-831-5200. Don't get left behind and don't cheat yourself out of a good time. Tiki Man Radio, come and party with us. South of the border in Mexico, baby, 2023.
All right. That's a good suggestion. I think if you don't have any ideas, how about going out with Escape to Paradise with the Tiki Man down there in Mexico? That sounds like a good idea.
It sounds like a fabulous
idea. I wish
idea.
we could do it, but,
One of these days.
I swear, work gets in the way of all our fun.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, we have to thank MFG Records Tropical for the live cam here every Wednesday night. Dave and Beth, they are industry professionals. Not only are they sound engineers and record producers, they are musicians themselves. And if you are an independent artist and you're looking for somebody to take your music to that next level, there is nobody better than contacting Dave and Beth at MFG Records. Please check them out. And with that, our time has come to a close tonight. What do you think?
I know. It went fast this week.
It did go fast.
Again.
It went really fast.
I know. But again, we want to send our prayers and thoughts out to everybody in Florida, all of our friends, all of their families, their friends.
Absolutely.
So in the meantime, between this week and next, everybody be kind to each other. Help out any way that you can. Even if you're not in the path, at least send your positive vibes and wishes to them. And hopefully, I know, Floridians stick together, so I'm sure they'll take care of each other as well.
All right. Well, just like it, our time this week is done. We will see you on the radio next week. You guys take care.
Bye, everybody.
Fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night, as we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. Handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab, and they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no. last song, last call. By twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last ride near closing time. The final round chord as I strum the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally